first outing of the season, 2-1 win, sets you up nicely for the big game next week.
Certainly does, John. Yeah. It's always an important fixture in our calendar against the colleges, universities. I know it's the first time ever that the two teams were combined this year. They always give them a good game, and nothing different with that today. It was a very evenly contested fixture.
You did well in the first half, really well. First goal, brilliant goal.
Yeah, absolutely cracking goal. To be honest, we're a bit short on strikers at the moment, so we experimented somewhat today. We put Chris Kenny, who plays for Wexford Youths. He plays in a holding midfield role for Wexford, but we thought with his good striking ability and aerial threat that we'd throw him in up front and see how he got on, and he certainly didn't disappoint. So I'm sure he'll give Shane Keegan with Wexford a few things to ponder over the next while.
Absolutely, yeah. The strike was a top-notch strike.
It was, yeah. Well, bear in mind, Chris is the guy who scored a hat-trick for us against the British Armed Forces last year over in George's Park, playing from a centre, deeper position that time, playing from centre midfield. No, he's an outstanding player, and he rose to the challenge today and put in a very good shift.
And speaking about the British Armed Forces, you have them as visitors in Kilkenny next week.
Yeah, we do. It's the inaugural fixture. It's the first time that the Irish Defence Forces has played the British Armed Forces in Ireland, so we're really looking forward to it. It's a historic occasion, and we're hoping for a good test again against those. They're certainly up for it. I suppose there's an element of evening the score from last season when we turned them over in George's Park. So it's a great opportunity for us, and really what we're trying to do is set a couple of systems up, and team selection as well, squad selection for the European Championships that are coming up for us the first week of May.
You're hosting them as well, the group stages of that.
We are indeed, John. Yeah, we're hosting Group 1. Group 1 is ourselves, France, Azerbaijan and Greece. Group 2 then is Germany, Lithuania, Poland and Netherlands, which is taking place later in June over in Germany. So I suppose we're delighted to have the opportunity, first of all, to host such an event. Because I suppose whatever little bit of a competitive advantage you can get, you'll certainly take at this level.
And you got a good look at the big squad. You had a big squad, 24 players.
Yeah.
You had a big squad, and you had a good look at them today.
I certainly did, John, and that's the great thing against the colleges, universities today. That they always give us a very good test, and the game was played in an excellent spirit. Absolutely no question about that. And even I felt that even when there was quite a few substitutions came on, it didn't really lower the tempo of the game. Like everybody was still trying there right up to the very last minute. Which is, excellent sign from both teams.
And satisfactory result.
It's a satisfactory result, and even a more satisfactory performance. Yes, definitely. There's quite a bit of areas we do have to work on. But look, come here. We're always constantly learning, and we're hopefully to bring a few of the lessons we have from today's fixture through to the British Forces next week, and hopefully we'll be able to get one over on them again.
Yeah, look. At the end of the day, we probably in the second half probably could have equalised, but. Both squads use a lot of players, so the main aim was probably as our first coming together as a team, first coming together as a squad. So this morning, guys were meeting each other for the first time. We had no training session, so look, I was happy that the game was competitive, and I suppose looking at it from the outside in, we probably could have equalised and should have equalised, but it wasn't to be. In fair play to the Defence Forces, they had a very strong starting 11 in the first half. They made a couple of changes in the second half. But I thought when we made our changes, that our changes were a bit stronger, and we could equalise in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Your second half performance was really up on the first half. Lads had settled down. Some of the subs you brought in did excellently, and you could have snatched it.
Yeah, like as I say, look, there was definitely opportunities. Their keeper made a great save. They cleared a couple off the line. We were pushing for the equaliser, and obviously they broke away and scored a second. Then we got one back. And it could have been 2-2, but look, as I say, we made changes. We looked at players today. We got to see players in different positions. We got to see players probably playing for the second or third time, in position. So look, it's about me putting a squad together for next week as well. So I will fair there know of the players I want in for next week as well.
And the game next week, it's the first international fixture against Scotland.
Yeah, look, that's the first full international. I suppose today was a representative game, but Scotland game will be a different test. Again, we're going into the unknown. I'm actually flying out there to look at Scotland play on Wednesday, so I probably have a better background and idea of what formation to play today. We were just playing blind. We didn't know what the Defence Forces were playing or any position, so probably a bit better prepared next week.
So you do your homework then in Edinburgh on Wednesday.
Yeah, they're playing Wales, so I get to see the two teams that we're going up against in the next two fixtures.
Great. And now you didn't get the result today, but you certainly got the performance.
Yeah, look, as I said to the lads in there, like they put in a performance. All the lads travelled a lot far and come down to Cork today to play this international fixture, so they all want to be here. But the performance was definitely there. You know what I mean? The lads that played the weekend, they're playing probably 2 games in 2-3 days. You know, and they battled away, and we probably should have got a draw at the end of the day. You know.
Yeah, well done. You look forward then to Monday in Home Farm.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I suppose we feel better as a staff that we'll have the team in on a Sunday. We can do a bit more prep work with them, you know, and the team will probably know each other a bit better. So, look, it's going to be a good game and probably better surface doing the Home Farm, you know.
Yeah, and the Herald striker will be there on Monday.
Ah, brilliant.